Wait.
Let's see it.
Oh, you did it already. Yeah, red button on. What's going on, everybody?
Chilling.
Another great Sunday. Action packed. Excuse me.
So what made it such a great Sunday?
Well, you know, we had NFL football. That's always cool. A lot of big playoff implications going on. Let's see. What we had up first, the New Orleans Saints, they elected not to start Drew Brees. Had Teddy Bridgewater in the fold. They ended up getting beat pretty badly, which didn't really matter. Just pretty much a practice game, you know. Had a couple of the starters defense play, you know, just to get them in rhythm, but Drew Brees, Alvin Kamara, sad. You got Mark Ingram in there. You know, it was a kind of sloppy game. The O-line couldn't block for nothing, but it was cool, you know. And Teddy Bridgewater made some nice throws, so he'll definitely be getting contacted when free agency comes up in March. That should be good for him. What else we have? Jump to the AFC. It seems like that's what a lot of the drama was. Well, no, we can stick with the NFC. Hold up. Chicago ended up being 12-4. They were playing the Vikings, and the Vikings lost. So the Vikings aren't in the playoffs. Nah, Philadelphia's in the playoffs. The Eagles, the Super Bowl champions. Now these guys that went from Nick Foles to Carson Wentz to Nick Foles, and now magically they're in the playoffs. I think they're gonna get a crack at either Dallas or Chicago, actually. I'm not sure which one they're playing yet, but yeah, so that's big. Because the Eagles, you know, they were doing pretty bad this year. And all the Vikings had to do was beat Chicago at home, but you know, they couldn't do that. Kirk Cousins looking like a good choice there at quarterback, guys. I mean, couldn't even get you to the playoffs in a year where Aaron Rodgers couldn't lead the Packers to nothing. So yeah, y'all let the Bears just take over that division. So Vikings, I'm guessing y'all got to come back harder next year, you know, to prove this man is worth however many million you paid him. What, 60 over 4 years? So it was something like that. Might have been worse. Let's see what else we had. Dallas on they had a really good game with the Giants. The New York decided to be competitive for the last week, which that's always good, you know. I don't think any of the division opponents, no matter if they had anything to play for, I think that they all were like, you know what, we're gonna strap up, we're gonna play our last game to the fullest, to the hardest, because we don't want this other team to get into the playoffs. So you saw that in the Browns Ravens game. You saw that in the Steelers and Bengals game. You saw that in the Saints and the Panthers, even though that one didn't really matter. Haha, Carolina, you didn't cry till next year. Even the Bucks and the Falcons was a competitive game, even though they had nothing to play for. Sticking with the AFC, the Colts and the Titans play tonight. Marcus Mariota is not going to be starting. Instead, it's going to be Blaine Gabbert, I think, is starting for the Titans. I can check on that, but I'm pretty sure it's him. So, I mean, that's going to be interesting. You got Andrew Luck on the other side. Pretty sure you would take Andrew Luck over Blaine Gabbert. I would take Andrew Luck over Marcus Mariota. But the Titans have a pretty good defense. This should be a good game. This should be a pretty good game. If they get in, it will be the 6th seed. The Chargers are already the 5th seed. That's locked up. The Chiefs and the Patriots have locked up the number 1 and 2 spots, so they'll have a bye week. You have the Texans and the Ravens that will be the 3 and 4 seeds. They'll have home games next week against, well, the Ravens will have the Chargers. That'll be a rematch of week 15 or week 14 when the Ravens actually beat the Chargers. That was a couple weeks ago, actually, December 22nd. So to solidify their playoff hopes. So if San Diego would have won that game, the Ravens might not even been in the playoffs right now. So that's gonna be a pretty good rematch, you know. The Ravens have the home field advantage. Lamar Jackson's playing great. If you're Baltimore, do you decide to play Joe Flacco a little bit because just to keep people on the hills and maybe run some two quarterback formations and this man does have playoff experience. What if Lamar Jackson can make certain throws? I mean, even today, they almost blew that game against the Browns. You had the ball 35 and you elected to do an option. The defensive end, the linebacker reads it. Lamar's in a pretty tough predicament. Obviously, he pushes the ball back. When he pushes the ball back, the running back, I want to say Gus Edwards, he almost, no, it wasn't. It was Montgomery, number 88. He drops the ball, and that could have been a fumble. So what if the Browns would have recovered that? Then you got Baker Mayfield on the other side that possibly would have scored that, Led them to a field goal, matter of fact, because they were only down by 2. So the defense ended up coming in clutch for the Ravens, so that was huge for them. That was huge. But anyway, that would be a really good rematch next week. Ravens versus Chargers. Next Saturday, wild card round. Another wild card round, you have the Houston Texans. Young, blossoming quarterback in Deshaun Watson. Really coming into his own, passing and running. I think he's the third quarterback since, I guess, the new age of these guys to throw for 4,000 yards and rush for over 500 yards. So that's huge. He joins the elite group of Cam Newton and just on my head. Russell Wilson, of course. The only half black quarterback in the league, obviously. Because anybody else isn't doing that. So yeah, you got the Houston Texans, and they're going to either take on the Colts or the Titans, one of their division rivals, in the home game. So for the Texans to say they won their division, they should be able to win this next game. It's a home game. You won the division, take care of your opponent. Straight up, you're really familiar with either of these guys, the Colts or the Titans. So the Texans might want to take this one home next week and have a chance to face a better team and the Chiefs or the Patriots the following week. In the NFC, you got the Eagles and the Seahawks as your 5 and 6. The Seahawks are a really intriguing team with Russell Wilson back there. Then they won the day. They beat the 49ers. And even the 49ers came to play with the Seahawks. All these games today were close, man. There were no just lay down and give up, the season is over. A lot of these divisional games with teams that didn't have a lot to play for, that actually came and competed. So that was good. So in the NFC, you got